Alright, something's wrong with that. What the hell's wrong with my second camera? Huh. That's weird. Guys, how you doing? We're out on Stringer today. We're gonna be out here for a little bit, not too long. I'm not gonna hang out until the end on this one because I got some other things to do today as well. So we'll move up to this tape. I got something going on with my camera where it's only got two modes. I got backwards, frontwards, and then I click it again, it should have had another view, and some reason it's not working. So I think I'm on wide view or something. It's stuck on that mode or something. So I don't know what's going on. So we have their tent set up today out here on Ivanhoe Street. We're on the 2200 block of Ivanhoe today. And as you can see, they got quite a bit of tape up and both ends of the street blocked off. We're a little crooked, aren't we? Let's straighten you out a little bit. There you go. Now you're not leaning. How's that? How you doing, El Chapo? Going back to NCM's 907 AUD. Okay, whatever that part means. Pissed Off Marine, how you doing? So I don't know what's up with my camera today. Why it only has the two modes today. It's got the front camera and the back camera. I am 53, Grimmerker. Will be 54 pretty soon. And we were going to do another audit today, but that kind of got put off. So we'll see about that other audit. It got drunk last night. That's a possibility, always film. That is a possibility. I sound younger. Oh, that's a good thing, I guess. I don't look younger, though, unfortunately. If I looked younger, I'd be happier. But I'm stuck with two camera modes for some reason on this. And I'm not happy with it. Because that might affect me at nighttime recording. Hey, James Baker. We're on a suspicious death scene today. I have no details of it at this point. And oh, if you guys want to look on this side over here, you see the fencing here? I got the Samsung S10e phone is what I'm using. This fencing here, can you guys see that real good? There we go. That's for the keep the homeless off of that section. That's what they're doing now, is putting fencing up on public right-of-ways and calling it off limits. Because people were basically camping there. The homeless people were staying there. So they come in and they put up that fencing. Yeah, they have no place to go. And they don't want them in that spot. So they put that fencing up. I think that the home is vacant. And there might have been people camped up on the yard as well. Well, yeah, but I think there was vacant, but the home's vacant. That's why they got the whole yard fenced as well. Yeah. Yeah, they could go to the next trees over and be fine. But they must have been camping there for a while. That they did that with it. So they're doing their investigation down there today. And I know it's going to take hours. That's the, it was that vehicle that was involved, by the way. That vehicle there with no plates on it was part of this crime scene. That one right there on the left at the tent. So, of course, they got it tented off while they're doing their investigation. So that's the only thing I know about this scene, other than, you know, what they told me on the thing, which wasn't much, really. Let's see what they did tell me. It just says Denver police conducting a death investigation for a person found in a car, and they'd like seen video. That's all they say on this one. So anyways, I thought I'd do a short video at least for a while here, while this was taking place. How you doing, nice guy, Louie? Yeah, please hit the like button. So the detectives are coming in and out, obviously, of the scene. I am at the 2200 block of Ivanhoe Street, which is located east of Colorado Boulevard. About a mile from Colorado Boulevard. I'm only a block off of Holly Street. How you doing, Darlene Marie? Thank you, Blue Ivy. How you doing, 69 Miami 95? Let me see here. So, I hope that my update on my phone didn't screw up my camera for this stuff. Because all of a sudden I only have 2 modes on my camera. Well, I know the picture's good, but I'm concerned because it's a multi-camera phone. I mean, I got at least 3 cameras on this, right? But I'm only having access to 2 of them. One front and one back, and I don't know which camera it's showing on it for the front. Because one is a wide view and the other is a narrower view, which gives me better video at night. Recycle the phone. It's brand new. It's a brand new phone. I haven't even had it a week. Hello, Hank. How you doing? Good to see you here. I'm doing good. Just out here chasing a stringer at this time. This is a Samsung S10e. Yep, S10e. Yep, that's the one. No, it's been working fine, but I just did an update as I was on my way down here on it, and all of a sudden I only got 2 modes on my camera. It was an Android system update for the operating system on it, so I don't know yet. I might have to go to them and find out what's going on with it. So we'll see. I hope it's nice and clear down there. I'm zoomed all the way in right now. No, this isn't the 10 that came out a little bit ago. This one's the older one. The new one that came out was the Note or something like that. Note something. It's the new one. This one's, you know, from last year, basically. Last year's model. Yeah, 69 Miami, I did. Accidentally, what? Just had the weirdest phone call to a sheriff's department ever. Called the Royce City Sheriff's and apparently was accidentally transferred to someone's home address. Funny, QLD. That's funny. If I was that person that got that phone call, I'd be pissed off at Royce City Police. Tell you that much. Sounds like they're doing it on purpose, though. What do you guys think? I'm doing good. Jen, how are you doing? Okay. Um, no, Johnny 50 is not with me currently. He's taking care of some business that he's got to take care of. Oh yeah, them last two videos that I did with Johnny 50. Oh man, they went nicely. Oh, thank you, darling. Yeah, that one cop, that lady cop, she got mad we didn't want to talk to her. The sign, oh, at the fire department? Are you talking about that sign? In the vehicle. It is inside of the vehicle. Oh, thank you, Darlene. Oh, the speed trap ahead one. Yeah. Yeah. I carry a speed trap ahead sign in the back of the Jeep for when I run across the speed traps. I want to make it more visible though, so I need to add some more to it, like a black outlining on the orange letters. Do something crazy. Uh, I don't know. I can't get too crazy out here, guys. He almost died. Yeah. I'll run across more speed traps here. I've been like looking for them to use the sign on, and there's a few spots that I know of that there's speed traps on. Am I out of Denver? We're in Denver right now. This is in Denver. We're at the 2200 block of Ivanhoe, which is a mile east of Colorado Boulevard, which is one of the main streets. No, I do not check that app. I do need to put that app on my phone. But it's easier just spotting them as you're driving along. That truck don't sound healthy. It's got some grinding stuff going on there. You're late. Did you forget to tell me anything, Eggy? This is a suspicious death in that vehicle they have underneath the tent. So I'm on a stringer for this one. I already did the stringer for video for it. I've already submitted it. So we're just hanging out for a bit, and then I got to go do some work for a little bit. We might get the another audit in this afternoon yet. So we're hoping to get another audit in this afternoon. But we'll see. And of course, I can't tell you the location of it. That would just ruin the surprise. Right? You guys like surprises, don't you? At least for locations, right? No. Some yes say yes, some say yeah. Well, if we tell you ahead of time where it's going to be, that's not a good thing. If we get trolls calling in and calling them before we even arrive, that beats the purpose of the audit. So that's why we don't like giving the locations ahead of time. It just depends on what it is too. Johnny 50's, he's taking care of some business here in town. He's got to go pick up something. So we're hoping to get an audit in this afternoon. So I'm standing down here with a couple officers. There's a car pulled over here on the side. Guy's being nosy. The guy lives on Ivanhoe. Alright, let's take a look at this guy. So this guy's asking about it. He lives on Ivanhoe. So, you know how that goes. Alright, what's that say? The white background sign does not help. The shiny white gloss reflect the sun. Yeah, I want to outline them orange letters with a black pen so that it's outlined for that speed trap ahead sign yet. Well, thank you, Hank. Ivanhoe was a loser. Galahad was... okay. Yeah, well, it wasn't that big of a deal for the speed trap. I don't know how many, if any, I saved on the speed trap ahead sign, but they didn't stick around once they figured out I was there. They knew that their spot was ruined. But I can go back out there and find them again, I'll bet. I'm sure they'll be around. Three notifications per day. So we got 3 notifications per day on our notifications, and I believe this thing's stuck in widescreen mode, so I'm missing a camera mode on this. So that kind of sucks. So, and that's fully zoomed in right now on it. Seems like I'm not zooming in as far as I was before either. So I don't know what the deal is here. Because they're not that far down there, and I used to be able to see like way down the street. I don't know if the body's still on the scene. I have no idea. Well, the picture should be good, yes, but it's not zooming as far as it should. That's why I think I'm on the wide screen mode on the camera. So, because it's not zooming as far as it should. I don't look like... Oh, you've never seen my driver's license photo. I look like Bill Murray. Yeah, I just did mine this morning, no more lies. I did an update as I was heading down here, as a matter of fact. And then I got onto here, and I only have 2 camera modes. So I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I have the S10e. Yeah, slash Canada. Could be. Could very well be. How many times you can use the word meow with those cops? uh, I have to say, reserve that one for the state patrol, because they do the Reno 911 thing for me, you know? You guys see that one? That little short clip I took out of the officer injured in Commerce City? Yeah, the troopers. Well, those troopers would have got it. The person, I don't know if the body is still in the vehicle on this one. I have no idea. This might even been the person that's been camping on that lawn to the left that we see fenced off, and they got a vehicle to stay in. So that fenced off house there was to prevent people from camping there on the spot. And if they got a vehicle, which of course doesn't look like it has plates, do I listen to Denver PD? What do you mean, on the scanner? How you doing, Jason? Denver PD is encrypted on their scanner now, so we can't listen to them. We can listen to EMS and fire still, but not the police. We are in District 2 of Denver PD right now, currently. Okay, slash Canada. That's weird, Jack. Yeah, Denver PD. They like their secrets. They leak their secrets by accident sometimes, though. It ain't gonna help Tampa. I mean, I can get a real scanner, but what good's it gonna do if they're encrypting everybody's, channels? It's their officer safety that they don't want people listening in on it. It's encrypted now. Yeah, Matt, it is. Denver International Airport. Yeah, it's got the weird stuff going on there. It's got a lot of conspiracies out there, too. We've been out to the airport multiple times recording in there. Yeah, more officer secrecy. You got it. Oh, the horse got graffitied, by the way. That giant horse got graffitied. It was in the news this morning. Yeah, we get the EMS and fire for Denver. And for Denver, we get the EMS and fire. For Adams County, I get everything. Just about. There is cities in Adams County that are encrypted. But on it, I pick up Commerce City, Brighton, Adams County Sheriff. Who else do I pick up? North Glen. So I pick up 3 cities and then the county sheriffs all on one channel for Adams County, which is nice. But it doesn't pick up Thornton because they're encrypted. Yeah, that's the one, Jet. The blue satanic killer horse. That's the one. Somebody graffitied the feet on the horse, and they're trying to figure out how to get the graffiti off. All they need is some graffiti wipes. Not yet, Hank. They just encrypted not long ago. And none of the news agencies opted to get one of their scanners either. Their scanner, to get their scanner, you need $4,000 and you have to sign an agreement with them. And none of the news agencies agreed with the agreement for it, which included them coming in to inspect uh, records and whatnot uh, for it. So there isn't a single news agency that's signing on to that. But for $4,000, you can get a scanner with their encrypted channels on it. No, I'm not raising the $4,000 for the scanner. I need. I'm going to do a GoFundMe for the better camera. I want to get the Nikon Coolpix P1000. I'm going to start a GoFundMe for that. That is an amazing camera, guys. I could zoom in on the guy 2 blocks down and probably see his eyeballs with that camera. Oh yeah, microphone. I have a bunch of equipment that I need to get. I need to get a microphone. I need to get a real camera because I'd like to start taking these stringers with the good camera, with a good camera. The P1000 is the one I want. And it's got like a 3000 zoom or something like that. You could basically point it at the moon and see the craters with it. Just look that one up and go to their website. They got a demo of it. And it's like, oh my God, you can see craters on the moon. I could be seen half a mile down and be looking at somebody's face with that thing. Can you imagine the video with that? That's probably about, with everything, 1,500 or so. You can get them without um, the lenses for a lot cheaper, but you want that kind of a lens, you're going to be paying for it. So you can pick up the actual camera for about 800, 900 bucks, but that's without that kind of lens on it. So if you get the kit with all the big lens on there, it's like, yeah, but the quality of that video. Can you see the dark side of the moon? I don't know. Oh, you paid $1,200 for yours? Nice. So, but there is other equipment that I need to get. So I'll need to raise more than that $1,200. I'm sure I can find it at a decent price. But yeah, I need a microphone, windsocks, uh, you know, all the good stuff to make a good rig is basically what I'll need. So I want a body cam for myself, for some of these audits and stuff. I want, just the good stuff that you need. But I would love to do the video shoots with that P1000 for the news. But let's see what time it is. It is 1:49. Okay, guys. Um, I'm not sure if I can stream internet, like live stream to my channel or not with it yet. But that you can transfer it Bluetooth to your other devices and like upload it. But you need like a static recording and you need a live recording when you're out auditing. Kind of like we were showing Johnny's rig last night. That better? Now you can see him. I'm not getting as good of a zoom on it today. I think I'm stuck in widescreen and it only zooms so far with this camera. And that's why. Because normally I would be, I can't put my fingers up to show you. Normally I would be like that wide on the picture, but I'd be up closer with the other camera. And I'm stuck with only one mode on the camera. It's saying, oh come on, stop with the alerts. It's giving me a weak charge thing going on is what's going on. Oh, really? I'm getting an error because it's saying it's detecting moisture. I have no idea where it's detecting moisture from. It is a little bit humid out here today, so that's what it's complaining about. So I'm unplugging my battery that's on it at the moment. I'm at 92% on my battery, which is fine. That was an interesting error. I've never seen that one before because I've not got this phone wet. Pretty soon, Paul. Pretty soon. I've already been looking at it. I just haven't started it. So, but to be geared up right, yeah, it is. I am sweating out here. It's the humidity's high. To get geared up right to be doing this stuff, you need money. But I want to use it mainly for the stringers, for the stringer videos, for the news. But if I can figure out how to stream from it right onto my channel, oh, that would be beautiful. You know what I mean? High quality. Of course, it would take a lot of bandwidth for that too. So I don't know how well that'll work because of the bandwidth issue. Because when you're, doing higher quality video, then you got more you have to transfer. Yeah. And little blue pills will get you, pug face. All right, guys, remember to hit that like button, please. Turn that thumb blue. But they're going to be out here for hours doing this today at this scene. Yeah. Got a person coming in. We're on the scene of a suspicious death in the vehicle there. And this was a stringer call. Yes, somebody did, Hank. Yes, the person is still dead. Yeah, the questions that they give me on this is sometimes really funny. That is red tape, by the way. That's the tape they use when there's a death. Usually, not always. Sometimes they don't have the yellow tape and they end up using the red. They sometimes use the red because they don't have the yellow handy. Like down there at the officer involved shooting, they had red tape down there, but nobody died. But that's all they had apparently to begin with was the red tape. And they actually demonetized that one video, even though there was no body there, no nothing. They demonetized it for some reason. So this one will probably get demonetized as well because of what the scene is. But that's the way it goes. You guys still get to see it though. I do not have an update, Jason. I have not been in contact with Eric or those guys today. What percentage YouTube PayPal will take? You mean for super chats? They take like 30%. PayPal doesn't take anything when you donate to the PayPal. No, they're fine. I've already been talking to them. They're good with me being here. They know I'm here for Stringer, and I told them I was going to live stream too. They're good with it. Unlike Adams County, who doesn't like being on camera, who likes violating my rights. These guys are okay with it. Got a few videos of them putting their spotlights right into my camera intentionally. shows intent of trying to blind my. One guy was so bad that he's like, officer safety. And I'm like, but I'm over here on the sidewalk. You're clear over there. And he's trying to light me up. And he's like, well, can you move over to the light? I'm in the light. Where do you want me? And I'm like, I'm not going to move. So what does he do? He gets in, well, he was already in the car. He moves the car and points it directly at me, right? So he's got his headlights on me. He's got his overhead light on me. And he's got the two side lights. And I'm lit up as light as it can be, right? But then he showed his intent by moving his spotlight into the camera to blind it. That was his intent, to not be filmed, not his officer safety. So I get to file a claim for that because he violated Colorado law. A lot of officers don't know about that law. So it's, what is that one? Is that the 16 or the 13? 16-21-128? Is it either that or 13? I always get them mixed up because there's a 13 one as well that protects photographers. So there's two of them, but one of them you can claim damages for doing that. So when you can't see what you're recording, that it's like, So you get to claim $500 damage for the recording and submit it to them. If they deny it, you can take them to court and sue for $15,000 plus court costs plus attorney plus. But I think I have that one won when he showed the intent when that spotlight zoomed in onto my camera to blind it, because I was already lit up like you wouldn't believe. It's like that was stupid. So I've already been talking to them about it. I still got to file a claim. That wasn't the only one they did though. They don't have body cams or dash cams.
Up in Adams?
Yeah. Yeah.
They probably will eventually.
Well, I asked the guys at the internal investigations why they don't have them. They're like, oh, we weed out the bad ones. I'm like, you'd weed them a lot faster if you had body cams and dash cams. A lot faster. So their excuse was, oh, it must have been one of the young ones. The guy had a stripe. I'm like, nah. I might get together with Johnny 50 later, guys. So, but I had a Denver PD do that to me too, though, once, with his spotlights and his overheads, and I was probably 25 feet away. So I get a file for that one too. He kept moving his spotlights, and I'd only move enough to get out of the spotlight and still be lit up, so that I can still film. Zoom right again, right with the spotlight. And I'd be telling him he's breaking the law. He didn't care.
Over there, right where that's at, on this side. Can I go there?
You return it? Yeah, Tampa Cop Watch. But we've seen how they handle when you return the light to them like that. That they'll want to press charges on you. So I put the mirror surface on the back of my camera.
I left my vacuum over there.
What time is it? It is now 1:59. So 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. No safety vest today. It's broad daylight. Safety last today. There is an urban camping ban. That's why they got that up. The fencing. This is Denver. That fencing there on the left side is because there's been somebody camping there. Yes. Well, it isn't even a real mirror. It's called a mirror sheet, and it's cuttable. You can cut it with scissors, and it gives you a mirror surface. So I put it on the back of my camera there on my phone, and I can reflect back their light, and they can't really charge me with any crimes for reflecting it back to them. You know what I mean? I will not be safe. I can ask these officers if they'll hold my hand. Will that work, Top Cat? With a little practice, I can get it back in on them.
Well, okay. So I'll just go back.
Have I ever been threatened by the police? They do their intimidation, but never directly threatened. They know that they're on camera, so they don't directly threaten me at this point. But that wouldn't stop them. Yep, it's cheap. I paid $3. It was 2 sheets, 6 inches by 9 inches, and I can cut it to make 6 coverings for the back of my phone. And it is not glass. It's kind of like a cardboard type thing. Yeah, car 73, 073 was one of them. Oh yeah, we know that they're corrupt when they don't want to be on camera. Period. You know, and they go to that length of trouble to block your camera. Yeah, it's kind of like that, yeah, but it's more of a solid. Instead of a window film, it's a little bit thicker than that. It's not like a tinting, but it's like it's on a thin cardboard that's got adhesive on it. So I just peeled out the back and stuck it to the phone, peeled out the front, and it looked like a mirror surface. It literally looks like a mirror surface. So it will work very nicely. And I got a little bit of practice when we were showing it off last night, when Johnny was getting me with his flashlight. I can see on the camera where the light's going with my wrist, where I'm pointing it. So now I know what to look for to get it into their eyes when they're pointing it at me. CB radios, a long time ago, I used to have a CB radio. Yes, it works well. A little bit of practice, I'll be good at getting it back into their own eyes, and then they can complain about it all they want. But it's their own light. The only time that I felt intimidated where they were going to come hassle me was that one night they pointed their car at me with that one guy. That's why I got out of that scene early before they left. Because I felt that they were going to come after me to harass me after they were done. Because they already showed the intent of not wanting to be recorded when he zoomed in his spotlight on me after he had me lit up with his car. How you doing, Streaming Silence? I don't know, Tampa. It's been a long time since I've been on a CB. It's 8 a.m. Saturday morning in New Zealand. Can you tell me Saturday's lottery numbers, Jason? Yeah, they do that sometimes, the peekaboo thing.
There's a couple there. Okay.
All right, guys. Oh, of course they did. They always turn around. Nothing makes them disappear faster than a camera, seems like. Except for when they want to hassle you. Little breeze coming up. It's actually a cooler day today, thankfully. Yesterday was just hot, hot, hot. The breeze is actually blowing from the north going to the south, so I wouldn't know. So that's kind of nice. It's actually coming from the northeast a little bit, feels like. They'll have somebody bringing donuts as needed. You guys know how that goes. We've caught them doing that before. So we're getting a crowd of people looking at the end of the street here now.
They said it was serious. journalists, so it
This
has
is
to
cool.
look something not
Tam
right.
jakiś też ważny.
Suspicious death in the vehicle.
Yeah.
They can't tell you, but I can, because I'm not police.
It's not somebody, not a child.
What happened?
I don't think so. I don't think it's a child.
What happened?
Death in the vehicle.
Death in the vehicle?
Yeah, so that they've got it listed as a suspicious death.
Suspicious death.
Yeah. So they don't know the cause, basically, so they're investigating.
Yeah, it could be anything. It could be suicide. It could be
Yeah.
heart attack.
Yeah, heat stroke. It's been hot enough yesterday that if they died yesterday, that heat stroke got them, maybe.
Are you with media?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm independent.
Huh?
I'm independent. I do stringers.
He can tell you how you can make all kinds of money.
He doesn't need to tell me. I used to work at the Record Mountain News. I can
There
tell
you go.
how can make not very much money in journalism.
You post it on Facebook?
I do
You
something.
have like your profile or something?
YouTube.
I still do
YouTube?
photography.
Yeah, I have a channel.
What's your YouTube channel?
Ghost Writer.
Ghost Rider?
Rider.
I know this song Ghost
Like
Rider.
to write,
Yeah.
to write. You know, not write,
Rider.
but to write. Yes.
Ghost Rider?
Uh-huh.
How should I find this? This is like
No,
oh,
WR.
I got a kid.
WRITER.
Ghost?
I got a job at Rose.
Yes. Yeah. Ghost Rider.
Look for, go down a little bit. There. I don't want.
Communicate. Oh, no.
How to subscribe you, bro?
It's like you have to subscribe that.
Oh,
Click it.
subscribe here.
Yeah. But you can go to the video right now. It's live
Ooh,
right there.
live.
That's that video.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So when there's something going on, you call me, yeah?
I go live, it notifies you. I go to all these scenes, so when I go live on them, it notifies you when I go live.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. So something going on, we're gonna see here in Denver area. You want to
Yeah,
post in
if I'm on the scene.
Let's
well,
go something
anywhere
happening
actually.
in Denver.
Anywhere in the
When
Denver
we're gonna
area.
see something, we'll call you.
Okay, sounds
See you,
good.
man.
Sounds good. All right, we got a new subscriber here. Yep, we did get a new subscriber here, so he's gonna watch it. I would have gave him a card, but I didn't bring any today. So I got to make some more cards. I got to make some more buttons too. Did you guys see all my new button, by the way? Did you see my new button I made? Let me zoom out for a second here. There we go. Here, I'll show you my button I made. I got to make some more of them to hand out. I'm definitely on widescreen, I can tell. So I'll be making them, but yeah, my phone's stuck on widescreen, so I can't show you a good picture of it. I don't know why it's on. So that's going to affect my shooting when I shoot at night, that it's on widescreen. It has my name on there. It says Ghost Rider on it, on the bottom part of it. So anyways, guys, I'm not going to hang out here all day. Which badge? The button or the badge? No, I can't. There's tape right in front of me. Oh. There's tape right here. They got it taped off right here at the end of the street. So I can't go down to the red tape. The cop that flipped off Eric Button. Oh, the security guard one. The security guard at the DPD? At the admin building? Is that the one you're talking about? That'd make a good button. Why two tapes? Because when they get onto the scene, they'll mark off the immediate area, And then as people try to enter the scene and everything, they push it back to the ends of the block so that they have the area clear of people so they can do their investigation without it being hindered by anybody, without anybody contaminating any more of the scene, that type of thing. Yeah. So when they first got here, they put up those ones and then pushed it back, which they normally do on scenes like this. But if you're Eric Brandt, they'll move it 2 blocks back. They're laughing about this, the cops next to me. They know Eric, obviously. Eric's one of my friends.
Me and Eric actually have a conversation.
Yeah, he can have a good conversation with some of you guys, but
Yeah, I didn't have no problem.
yeah, a lot of people don't, but when they do, it's like, is the cop dirty? Looks like they're wanting to come in. Ah, he's coming in. I gotta get out of the way again. Another vehicle coming in. Here, we'll even do it higher. Whoop, can't do it that way. Tried to put it on the top of the phone and push it up. That was high enough. It tipped the whole thing. I didn't have it down. Ah, man. All right, more vehicles coming in. I had to get out of the way of them bringing vehicles in. So now we're not going to see anything because now they're going to have all the cars parked in the street. Well, I could move over a little bit. But more detectives, more crime scene investigators, that type of thing. It'll be a while before they get this scene processed, I can guarantee that. Have I restarted? Well, it restarts it when it does the update, but I haven't restarted it, no. Oh, they have no problem with Eric. These cops are okay with Eric. Okay? These ones are like, oh, they've had a conversation with him. So they're okay with Eric.
Did I say hi, Eric?
He might be watching. I don't know if he's on or not. Probably not, because it's a scene where it would impact anything against me or anything, like anything happening. Because like if I'm doing a cop watch or something and the cop's hassling me or something, he'd get on here in a heartbeat. But if it's like a scene like this, he was here earlier. Okay, Jamie. So he probably saw that it was just, crime scene, no big deal type thing. So, but he'll watch if something's going on. So, I'll see him later today, I'm sure. I need to make more buttons. I got to send some to the West Coast when he goes out there. But Eric's in afternoon anyway. Ask him to cuff me. Ooh, Papa, that's getting kinky. They do have a sense of humor, but sometimes it's really off the wall.
You're like, I know.
All right, guys. Let me move over this way a little bit. You can maybe there, kind of see it. So they're bringing in enough vehicles that anymore, and you're not going to see anything. Have offer up. I don't wish to pick up used equipment. I've bought used equipment before, even though you can get a deal on it. Sometimes it's abused a little bit. You're not sure what you're getting. Okay. Top Cat says we appreciate good cops.
Oh, tell them thank you.
They say thank you. But yeah, we do. We're not against bad cop, or we're not against cops or against bad cops.
Yeah.
So when we go out and protest and stuff like that.
You know what? What makes America great? We all have our rights and freedoms.
Yeah.
I know. I
So,
bet
but
you do.
some people just don't get it either. When Eric's yelling "fuck the cops," that and nothing brings out a bad cop quicker than yelling at. It just makes them mad or something, and you can tell when there's something.
Eric said, I look at it this way: we live in a free country, and we're lucky that we can express things how we want to express them.
Yeah.
As in other countries, you would be
Like North Korea. Yeah. There's a few
beheaded
cops
or
that
shot
seem to
on
think
the
we're in North
spot
Korea,
or-
and that's the ones that we get on camera, and it's obvious that there's something off with the officer that they think that you don't have the rights to do that. So that's the way it goes, I guess. Looks like they got a good group down there going on. Let's get over here a little bit and see them a little bit better. That's their 3D mapper going on right now, guys. Right there on the scene. They're 3D mapping it currently. So they're going to get everything around the area mapped with the lasers. So they're not even going to be in the scene while they're doing that, so that they can get everything in a clear view. So we've seen them use the 3D mapper on a lot of scenes. I'm guessing more like a heat stroke type thing, but you never know. Could have been drugs involved, could have been anything. We'll find out in the news, I guess, eventually, maybe. It was really, really hot here yesterday. So even though there's some trees here.
It's been like 102.
Yeah, it was like 100, 102 out here like yesterday.
It's been like that for like the last 3 days.
Yeah, well, not today. Today's down in the 80s.
Yeah, I know.
But it's humid. That's the worst part of it.
Because the hurricane's rolling through.
Yeah.
So I think we're getting a lot of storm stuff.
Could be.
Well, I don't know about this far inland, but the clouds got to go somewhere eventually.
Oh yeah, it affects all the weather patterns, yes. 5G boiled the brain. I don't think there's any 5G towers over here. So we can't blame that. I think we can safely rule out the 5G tower. Brad Scott, ole ole. Yep. Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here for today on this spot and go get some other work done. And I'm hoping to get with Johnny 50 later on and get another audit in this afternoon. So I want to thank you guys for joining me, and we hope to see you on the next one. Next one shouldn't be a crime scene. Should be an audit. Have a good afternoon, evening, or morning, whichever it may be for you, since we do have worldwide viewers.